Welcome to IELTS Hypnosis 4, where the fastest and the easiest way to hypnotize any IELTS examiner to get your desired band in one sitting. I'm Tramsuede coaches1size.com, where we get busy professionals crushing their IELTS in one sitting so they can finally secure a better future for their kids abroad and also advance their career in the first world nations. Welcome to the final episode of this IELTS Masterclass, and today I will be revealing the exact tools that got me my desired band 7.5 in my first attempt. Now, this is the fourth and the final episode of the masterclass, which means there's a chance you missed episode 1, 2, or 3. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, you really missed a lot, and you won't be getting the best because it is a continuation of the last episode. So don't cheat yourself if you haven't watched the previous episodes. Scroll up or down this page to watch them now. Then thereafter, you can come to this episode so you can get the very best. Like I said earlier, today I'll be revealing the exact tools that got me my desired band 7.5 my first attempt. And not just me, it also got my mentees their desired band also, most of them in their and most of them in their first attempt. And in case you were asking why am I doing this, the truth is being very successful brings boredom because, as they say, the top is lonely. The reason being that many successful people don't want to share their true success source, and so they have few people at their level to which they can flow with. Maybe same people struggle give them a sense of pride that they're better than others, or maybe they just play with it. I don't know. But for me, this reminds me of a funny incident that happened recently. A few weeks back, after equipping one of my mentees to crush her eyes in one sitting, she came back jubilating that she had gotten a desired band first attempt. Excited for her, I asked her to make a short video showing some of the things that really worked for her. So fellow mentees in my program could um, could learn from her. Guess what? She refused. The funny thing is, when she paid for my program, she basically made the transfer twice, so we got two back alerts from her. I personally chatted her up and asked her to check how many times she was debited for the transaction. That was when she realized she had paid twice for one product. We eventually refunded her the second payment, so I was really stunned when she refused to help fellow mentees with what worked for her. Anyways, humans should be humans. That, that's all. But for me, this is not me. I want to share things that work for me and working for people who've mentored, so you can do that. Anyways, let's go back to the IELTS. Now, you see, I was really scared of IELTS back in 2018 when I was thinking of taking my test. It became worse when people recommended the materials for me to study, took their test and failed. For some of these people, it was their third attempt. I actually gave up, and for 6 months, I abandoned my goal of taking the test. Not until I came across an IELTS examiner who linked the three-step formula I have shared with you in episode 1 through episode 3. He also recommended the following tools to me, and in less than 6 weeks, I was able to get my desired band 7.5 in my first attempt. These are the tools I've also equipped every member of my IS Avengers VIP program with, and that's the reason they dance to these kind of results. Like Edith here got a listening 8.5, a reading 8.5, a writing 7, a speaking 7, in our very first attempts. And desire was to relocate to Canada, and this is more than enough for her to actually get that done. And this is Justin. Justin is going for a master's program, and he needed an average of band 7, and actually ended up getting overall band 7.5. He got a listening 8.5, reading 7, writing 6.5, and speaking 7.5. And this is Joy. Joy is a nurse. She's going for a certification, and she's her first attempt. She got 7.5 in listening, reading 7.0, writing 8.0, in speaking 7.5. All she needed basically was a 7, was a band 7, and she ended up getting well above that. So not just her, Omolola to Mola, she's applying for Canada migration. She needed a listening 8, reading 7, writing 7, speaking 7, but she ended up getting a listening point 0, a reading 7.5, writing 7, and speaking 7.5. That's well above a desired band in a first attempt using these particular tools I'll be sharing with you in this episode. Abigail also is one of them. Abigail got a rating 8.5, reading 8.5, writing 7.0, speaking 7.5 in her first attempt ever. And yeah, she's applying for Canada migration. And you can see these tools equip you to get far beyond what you actually want. Like if you're targeting a band 7, rest assured that if you use them correctly, you'll be getting 7.5. If you're targeting a band 8, you'll be getting probably getting a band 8.5. All right. As a member of the IELTS Avengers VIP program, the first thing you get is my secret reading by 9 voodoo course. Now, inside I share the exact weaponry for recognizing any IELTS examiner to get your desired reading score. After using them for 7 days, secret inside, I landed a reading band 9 in my attempt in my test. That was my very first attempt, and then the only attempt I got a band 9 thanks to the things I did in this course. As you can see here, this is my script. This is my result sheet, and you can clearly see my name, my full names, and well circled here so you can easily see that as my reading score, reading 9.0. Now, let me show you why this is so powerful in hypnotizing next examiners to give you your desired band score in the next 14 days if you use it as prescribed. Now, the reading test has 12 reading question types. The reading test has 12 question types. Inside, you are equipped with 12 cheat codes, one for each reading question type, to easily pinpoint the correct answers without wasting time reading the long passages. Now, this is the reason I call it reading band 9 voodoo. Here's a comment I came across on Nireland, a very popular online forum in Nigeria. This is a case of someone who was crying on social media that she had taken her IELTS twice, and of course reading was a big problem. I need not say how devastated I am over reading. What do you guys suggest, please? Is there any hope reading will change to 7.0 if I apply for a remark? So her first attempt she got a 6.0. Second attempt, she got a 6.0 also. So this is a typical story of anyone without the reading by 9 voodoo course because the cost of the reading course, as you can see here, she has wasted $220 twice on the exam. That's 440, which is about in Nigeria, that's 150,000 naira on the exam. And she's currently thinking of actually giving her another $50. That is 15,000 naira for a remark. The truth is, if she had reading by 9 voodoo, she would have gotten a reading band 8 like it did in her very first attempt. So you can see here. Now, let's imagine all reading band 9 voodoo could do is prevent you from writing IELTS twice because of the reading and save you from wasting another 75,000 naira, that's $220 on the IELTS test. Isn't it clear that the value you get from this course, the value this if it can prevent you from that, then the value you get from it is well above $220. It's well above 75,000 naira. So that's why I attach the value of 75,000 naira on really my 9 voodoo course. Now the second report every member gets is specially designed to advise any IELTS examiner to give you a desired listening score. So this weapon is focused on the listening score. It is a 10-part masterclass that got Omolola a band 8.0 in listening. So you can see this Omolola. She got first attempt using this. After using this next weaponry, I equip every IELTS Avengers VIP member. All right. So this is so powerful in getting anyone a high listening score. So that's what we call it a listening band 8 in our courses. Yeah, it gets you high it gets you high to the point that you get a very high listening score. All right. So you see, lots of people they fail IELTS over and over again, especially because of the listening test. For example, see this conversation I had with the doctor on WhatsApp. Now he chatted me a few weeks ago, and I asked him, okay, what's the purpose for IELTS? And he replied for PLAB/GMC registration. And he told me a friend recommended me to him. According to him, he has tried IELTS twice and he got speaking 8, writing 6, listening 6, and reading 6. Then I asked, what's your desired band? He said, of course, he's telling me he needs my help. He needs an overall band of 7.5 and at least 7 in each, and 7.5 in one will do. So he needs at least 7.5 minimum, but he was struggling with it in 2 attempts. So the listening test was really frustrating him in his office because he was left receiving less happy when his colleagues had passed IELTS and were getting certified. His major challenge with the listening test is the recording never stops, and once you miss one answer, you just keep missing the remaining answers and usually end up with a low score. And as a result, you burn $720 on the IELTS test because for each 3 attempts, after the next attempt to make it $720 wasted on IELTS alone just because of the listening test. So now listening band 8 courses prevents this from happening to you. It empowers you to easily spot the correct answers without keeping up with all the conversations of the recording. With the keyword decoding techniques revealed inside, You easily get high listening scores when especially of the twisting accents in the recordings. Now imagine if all listening bandit narcosis could do is prevent you from writing IS twice, like this doctor, and save you from wasting um, $440 on the exam. This isn't it worth more than 220 bucks on for? Isn't it worth more than 220 bucks, right? It's obviously worth more than that because it can save you from spending $440 on the exam. Then it's definitely worth more than 220 bucks. All right. The third weapon every member of my ex Avengers VIP program gets is specially designed to make any examiner fall in love with your writing tax 1 and writing tax 2 script to the point that they can't resist giving you your desired band 7 and above. All right. This is what we call it. We call this secret course writing band 8 sorcery. This is a 30-part mastermind which covers both the academic and general training IELTS test, and it's empowered Joy to land a writing bandit in her very first attempt, even though she had little time to practice for exam. I'm going to zoom this for you to see the conversation she sent me because she was very happy when it happened. That was her first attempt ever. She said, "Just to let you know, I passed my IELTS 7.5. It's my first attempt. Thanks to your videos referring to writing bandit sorcery. Thanks to your videos, though I didn't have much time to practice well, would have done better. I watched the videos and it was of great help to me." Right? So you see, even though she had little time to work with this, but because she could consume band 8 or 3, she got a band 8.0 in a very, very first attempt. Now Joy easily got a band 8 because inside this writing band 8 or 3, you get cheat codes, you get idea sources, and you get templates for writing band 9 essays in minutes, no matter how strange the essay topics are. That's why chasing like this couple we said 525,000 and that's about $1,680 writing IS 7 good times because of the writing test. Now this is another this is a screenshot of another someone else I saw complaining on social media also, not my mentee, complaining on social media of how high it frustrated them. He said, "I had dealt with Obi and I, that's her husband and I, since 2015, 7 attempts between us." And she said this journey has been an emotional roller coaster. So you see, just because of the writing test, and she's having challenge, and they burnt over $1,680 on the exam. But with writing Bandit Sorcery, you stop struggling with generating bandit ideas for your essay. And all you have to do is pick one of the idea sources inside the course, use one of the mandate templates to finish your essay in less than 30 minutes, and smite your writing mandate result like Joy had. That's basic 3 things you can do. You just do when you can lay your hand, if you can lay your hands on writing bandit sorcery, just pick one of the idea sources that's inside the course, you use one of the bandit templates to finish your essay in less than 30 minutes. Of course, you smite a bandit like Joy did. Now, if writing bandit sorcery saves you from wasting 525,000 and that's $1,680 like this couple, because you can see here, then you definitely agree with me that it's well worth more than 440 bucks to own. The value you get from it is far more than 40 bucks because certainly can save you from wasting over $1,500 on the exam. The fourth empowerment for every IELTS examiner, an IELTS Avengers VIP member, is a special 10-part speaking band 7.5 course. Now, this course is the only way left for anyone to easily hypnotize any examiner and leave them with no choice but to give you a desired band in speaking. This is what we call it speaking 7.5 wizardry. It's the reason all my mentees always end up with a minimum of band 7.5 in their speaking. Look at this is the case, this is Joy's case. Joy got it 7.5. First attempt. This is Omolola, you can see it here 7.5. This is Justin 7.5 in speaking. Even Abigail has 7.5 in speaking also. So now how do we consistently get this kind of results in the speaking test? How? Why is it so? First, we review the 4 marking criteria of your speaking test. Now you have to forget everything you've learned about the speaking test. See, knowing the 4 marking criteria and following our easy to follow template for replying examiner is the best thing that can ever happen to you before you take your IELTS. This saves you from wasting over 300,000 naira, about $440 filling the exam, over $440 filling the exam thrice. And because of this speaking value test is valued at 95,000. That's $264. Because I seriously care about you succeeding and never wasting another dime on IELTS. Once you join the IELTS Avengers VIP program, you also get 1 hour one-on-one IELTS breakthrough phone call with me. You get the opportunity to pick a convenient 1 hour, and I'm going to call you in person. We'll be on the phone for 1 long hour. We'll discuss your IELTS goals. We'll discover the peculiar. We'll be with you to discover the peculiar mistakes you made in your past that are responsible for your previous IELTS failures, so you can avoid them at all costs. Now, if you've never taken the IELTS before, I'll help you pinpoint your preconceived opinion about the test that will result in you failing the exam. So, to top it all, during this call, I'll give you powerful mindset hacks that powers you to get your desired band faster. And I'll just this phone call alone. Call it's valued at 36,000 naira. That's 99. That's how much I charge per hour consultation. $99. So now here's what Deborah has to say about the 1 hour breakthrough phone call. She when we're done with her phone call, this is what the last way said. I felt so light and assured after the 1 hour breakthrough session with Triumph. Truly I'm better positioned to get my desired band. This is Deborah, one of my mentees in the program. All right, so not just that, you also get a band 8 in 6 week cheat code. Now, are you too if you're a busy person, you are busy and you can't find adequate time to prepare for your test, or maybe you're being stressed preparing for the test. Normally stress brings stress, like you have to constrain yourself and look for time, and it's just so tiring. If this is you, this actionable cheat code is what you need now, because it contains cheat codes that you can just follow, and with only 30 minutes every day in short 6 weeks, you'll be powered to clean shape and 7.5 and above in your highest test. This is the very reason Joy could say that, though that if she had more time, she would have gotten better results, because she really had no time to really work extraordinarily on this. But thanks to this cheat code, this band 8 in 6 weeks cheat code, she was able to get fantastic result. And this is one of the things I'll be giving to you. And the value of it is 125 bucks. That's 45,000 naira. Now, the next thing we'll be giving this, which is the seventh tool we're equipping you with, is the lifetime weekly IS band 8 clinic. That is lifetime access every week. We participate in our IELTS Band 8 clinic. Now, the truth is this: IELTS has badly wounded so many people. And just like a wounded athlete uses the clinic regularly for checkup and wound cleaning, inside our secret Facebook group every Saturday, 7 p.m., that's at 7 p.m. Paris time, that's GMT plus one, I'll be live for us to discuss your IELTS progress and provide peculiar solutions specific to your situation. Now, these are comments will be had about from our different clinic sessions. Like this is Catherine saying this is awesome. I can't wait to see the next program. I have to cover that because it's not meant for you. It's only for those who are inside. They can see that. So, and she said this is already a big gap, and this is a year called Gloria said this is good. He's also Prosper, who I think he joined. This was his first session, the first session he participated, and he said, "This is great. So I just joined you today. I must have missed a lot. Please continue." And this is Deborah again. I just mentioned a few minutes ago. Talked about the 1 hour call. Now this was one of the comments she dropped in one of our bandit clinics, and she said, "Hi Triumph, I just joined the class. I just joined the class this week. I paid for the exam 27th of July. Please kindly make this position available for me." And she ended up saying, "Thank you for always rooting for us. I'm glad I took the risk." All right. So now, because this is a lifetime access and you participate in it every week until you're done with your IELTS, and when you decide to. So this value actually is priceless. But I'm just going to attach it. It's priceless. Is forever. It's just a lifetime access. So I'm going to put a value of 200,000 naira and $556 on that. The eighth tool you'll be equipped with is 973 real IS past question, and you're going to find this in our question bank. Now, with this, you eliminate the not enough questions to practice with Palava. Practicing with these past questions is like getting an expo for your next IS test. IS examiners are fond of repeating their questions, so you could actually practice your next IS test questions in a question bank. That's why they're very, very expensive. And purchasing these past questions on your own will cost you $300. That's about, naira, that's about 109,500 naira. But I'm giving you for free inside IELTS Avengers VIP because I really want to see you succeed as soon as possible. So here's what you're going to be equipped with once you join the IELTS Avengers program VIP today. First, you're getting reading by 9 video course. Inside you get the killer moves to force IELTS to give you a reading band 8 in your first attempt, and the value is $240. Now, next, you'll be getting listening band 8 in the courses, which contains the insider secret for hypnotizing IELTS examiners to give you a listening band 8 in one attempt. The value is $240. The third you'll be equipped with is a writing band 8 sorcery, where you get hypnotic writing tax 1 and writing tax 2 formulas that can choose your writing band 8. The value is $440. Then the fourth you'll be equipped with is our speaking 7.5 wizardry course. And inside you get never revealed secrets that twist examiners to give to you a speaking 7.5 against their will. And the value is $269, as you can see in front of you. And the fifth thing you'll be equipped with as you're going to join the IELTS Avengers VIP program is, of course, 1 hour breakthrough, 1 hour IELTS breakthrough phone call. Yeah, you be with me one-on-one. I'm going to call you live. I'm going to call you on the phone. You'll get live revelation of the exact mindset that attracts IELTS success with ease. And of course, it's valued at $99. And then the sixth tool you'll be getting is our band 8 in 6 weeks cheat code. And this is a secret system that gets you a band 7.5 and above, even if you have no time to study. And the value is $245. That's 45,000 naira. Now, the seventh thing you'll be equipped with is the lifetime access to our weekly IELTS Bandit Clinic. Here you'll be getting weekly checkup to monitor your progress and to conquer all the challenges I throws at you. And the value is $556, about 200,000 naira. And the eighth thing you'll be equipped with is 973 real IELTS past questions. So which gives you the opportunity to practice with real life questions you likely come across on Thursday. And the value for this is $304. That's 109,500 naira. So the total value of everything you're getting once in this program, the total value you're getting is that's 785,500 naira. That's $2,180. That's the value you get for being a member of IELTS Avengers VIP program. Now, all this is to just equip you so you can begin celebrating this kind of results in the next 6 weeks, celebrating results that it got the same kind of result that Justin got. So you can celebrate the kind of result, this Joyce kind of result, or Marla's kind of result also, and even you could possibly celebrating this in the next 6 weeks if you're as a member of the IELTS Avengers VIP program. These resources could easily help you get your desired band in the next 6 weeks. That's if you follow through, if you use them, if you follow my instruction. That's one when I can guarantee you this, because if you don't, of course, if you don't go through them, if you don't follow through, there's no way you're going to celebrate the results that my students have gotten. You have to do what I say you do. You have to follow my instruction. If you can't do that, then sorry, they can't do anything for you. And of course, once you follow through, they can help you relocate to Canada, to the US, to Australia, or the UK successfully in the next 11 months. And you can become a UK or US registered nurse or doctor before the year runs out. The only condition is, like I said, that if you join IELTS Avengers VIP program and you apply these things religiously. Now, and the truth is, once you achieve your aim for IELTS, making over $3,000 because of your increase in status, of your improvement in status as an Australian resident, a UK resident, a Canada resident, or you've improved on your career, making $3,000 immediately, it's going to be very, very, very easy for you. And that means the 785,000, that's over $2,000 for this program, is a chicken change compared to the infinite value you and your family will get in return once you crush your IELTS. Just think about it. You got in your desired band. Imagine the opportunities that will come to you. You're well worth over $2,000, right? But the truth is this: I can't just hand over a 795,000 naira product to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. These took me over 6 months of severe toiling and premium mentorship to discover. So they mean a lot to me, and I just can't give to anybody, even they have the money to pay for it. They are strictly for those who are fed up with their IELTS failures and they don't give excuses for their setbacks they're experiencing because they're scared of investing in their IELTS success. That's just the truth. My experience coaching over 411 professionals taught me that I cannot help everybody because some people are not primed for success yet. This might hurt your feelings, but it's just the truth. Some people, they still have pile of excuses to justify their lackadaisical attitude for implementing my bandit coaching, not realizing that they're only setting themselves up for bitter regrets when they eventually see their friends and colleagues successfully relocated abroad and their friends have become international certified medical personnel while they're still struggling just to conquer IELTS. Anyways, we are all adults and we must live with the consequences of our actions, good or bad. And yes, the IELTS Avengers Value Program runs online and all resources are downloadable for offline studies, so you don't need the internet every time to use them. If you have a problem with this, then I'm very certain. I think the IELTS and visa program is not for you. If you can't access the internet and have all these things downloaded for offline study, then surely I don't think this is for you. But anyways, but if you're done, if you're not in that category, you're among those who are done giving excuses and you're ready to change your life, then I'm inviting you into the IELTS Avengers VIP program. But you have to hurry. It's only for 25 people. That's only people only accepting 25 people right now. Now, only 25 people stand a chance of grabbing the reading band 9 voodoo course, the listening band 8 narcosis course, writing band 8 sorcery, the speaking 7.5 wizardry, my 1 hour breakthrough phone call, band 8 and 6 weeks cheat code, lifetime access to our weekly IELTS Bandit Clinic, and of course our question bank of 973 real IELTS past question. That's worth over $2,000. Only 25 people stand a chance of getting these right now, and those are only open for 25 people. Now, the truth is this, I understand not everyone can afford the value of $2,180 that they will get in the IELTS Avengers Baby program. That's why I'm giving these 25 people, I'm giving them a whooping 90%, 95% off. Instead of the actual value of $2,180, you these 25 people, I'm giving them the opportunity to join for merely $157. That's 49,997 naira. Yes, just 25 people only stand a chance of getting into this program for 49,997 naira. The only way to get in right now, to be among the 25 people, that's the first 25 people. Once we get 25 people, we're done. You have to click, there's a red button under this video where you can click to claim your spot right now. I'm going this length of removing over 735,000 naira because I can't wait to see you dancing to these types of results that my mentees are enjoying. I want you to be my next testimony. I want you to be my next success case. I want you to be the next person I'm bragging about that yes, this works for, and you are flying over the place because you're getting your desired band and you're free to advance your career abroad. You're free to go ahead with your relocation plans. This is the kind of result I want you to get, and that's why I'm giving 95% off the program. But you have to be fast because this is for only 25 people. Click the button below, the red button below this below this video right now and get in. And once you click the red button below, you'll be taken to a secure Bits encrypted payment page where you can pay with your debit card or you can pay via USSD securely. Yes. Once the payment is successful, you'll be redirected to the access page where instantly, you'll be redirected to where you can access everything here. And also a receipt containing your access link will be sent to you by email. You will get that instantly also. Now, in that receipt, you find the link, you find the access link to everything here also. So when you're directed automatically, in case you leave there and you have to go back to it later on, you can just go back to your mail to that particular receipt. You will see the message from merchant. Message from merchant. You see the link there. You can always access everything from that link. All right. Now, like I said, that from that link, that's a quick access link, you access everything. And the first thing I want you to do, of course, it's well explained. There's a video there that explains how to go through everything, access everything. But the first thing I want you to do, the most important thing I want you to do, I want you to book your call. I want you to be for 1 hour call. Let's be on the phone. 1 hour call. Let's talk one on one so I can take you closer to celebrating your IELTS success. That's the first. That's one of the first things that you will see there. Of course, I've given this instruction. The instruction is very clear on the access page. So be fast, hurry, and be among the 25 people to get in. Now, to reward every action-minded person who grabs great opportunity when they see one, I'm giving the first 10 people to join the IS Avengers VIP program 4 killer bonuses you will hit to miss. This is strictly for the fastest finger. The first 10 people that get in right now, we're already tracking the payments already. Yes, payments already, and those are getting in. For the first 10 people that get in, you get 4 special bonuses for me. And the first action bonus is a reading band 8 cheat code. Now, imagine you have 7 days left to take your IELTS and you haven't had a chance to study, so you're not fully prepared for the reading test. What would you do so you can still end up with a high band? If I were you, I'll simply use the reading band 8 cheat codes documented in this report. With the 5 simple steps inside in 72 hours, you'll be certain of landing a band 7.5 and above in your reading. True. The alternative is that you can just give up and set aside another 75,000 naira to take the IELTS test again. But what I'll do, I'll just go through I'll open this cheat code. We'll go through the 5 simple steps, and in 72 hours, boom, I'm ready to get my desired band. The value of this bonus is 35,000 naira. Now the next action bonus I'm giving to the first 10 people is emergency. I call it emergency listening band 8 acts. Emergency listening band 8 acts. So let's imagine it's Thursday, and for unknown reasons, you find yourself panicking as Thursday pressure begins to get to you. Your listening test is about starting, and you are finding it difficult to keep your concentration. What can you do to guarantee a listening band 8 despite your loss of concentration? Now, there's 2 things. It's either you activate the 7 actionable steps in this emergency listening band 8 hack to guarantee yourself a high listening score, or you can just try from the exam, or you can just give up and you can start preparing your another 75,000 naira that you will use to sit for your next test, because the only way out is to use the emergency listening band 8 hacks in this report. The value of this report is 35,000 naira, strictly for the first 10 people that get in. Then the third action bonus I give to the first 10 people that gets in is I'm giving them 4 band 8 essay review sessions with me. Now, just as it's hard to find one's fault in an argument, so it's hard for you to discover the loopholes leaking your scores in your essay. That's the truth. So just forget it. Trying to figure out your own mistakes by self-examining your essay is a total waste. What's worse is having a colleague or anyone without a proven IS prowess review your essay for your performance. It's like having a first-year medical student run an appendix surgery on your child. You know how it will turn out, right? That's why I want to help you identify the hidden mistakes and the loopholes of your essays that will make you fail your writing test. I want to show you how to block them for good. Now, I normally charge 15,000 naira for one essay review, but I'm giving you 4 essay reviews for free, so you don't have any excuse. I don't want to have any excuse that the reason why you didn't get a writing bandit like Joy here. No, I want to remove every form of excuse. So I'm giving you 4 band 8 essay review for free, and that's amount to 60,000 because one is 15,000. I'm giving you 4 for free, so 60,000 I would have cool cash I would have made. I'm letting it go because I want you to have no excuse getting a writing band 8. But remember, this is strictly for you. For this to happen, for you to participate in this, you have to act fast. And you have to be among the first 10 people to join the IELTS Adventures VIP program today. Now, the fourth action bonus I'm giving to the first 10 people is 4 speaking band 8 sessions with a native Brit. That's a British person, native British person. Now, improvisation is a good skill, but not when you are talking about the speaking test. If you're not practicing with a native English speaker, you're only shooting yourself in the foot. This is the reason I don't do speaking speaking practice myself. Truly, I don't. In my program, I don't do the speaking practice myself. I'm not a native speaker, nor do I have a native accent. So instead, I have a native British speaker do that for me. And each session costs 12,500. But I'm going to give you 4 sessions, which amount to 50,000 naira for free. Just for free. Why am I doing this? Simple. I hate to see you waste time delaying your relocation plans or being left behind by your colleagues, all because you have a challenge with the speaking test. I don't want to give you any room for you to fail. So everything I need to do for you to succeed, I want to do that. And if it even though it costs me money, I don't mind. So that's it. But the truth is this: I can't do this for you if you're not among the first 10 people that join my IELTS Avengers VIP program today. So in summary, if you decided to seize your destiny and you're ready to kiss your IELTS position goodbye by joining my IELTS Avengers VIP program today, here's what you will get. You will get the reading band 9 voodoo, which was 5,000 naira. You get the listening bandage and courses, which was 5,000 naira. You get the writing bandage sorcery, which is worth 150,000 naira. You get speaking 7.5 wizardry, which is worth 95,000 naira. You also get 1 hour eye essential with me, which was 36,000 naira. You will get a band 8 insist with cheat code, which was 45,000 naira. You will also get a lifetime access to our weekly IELTS Bandit Clinic, which was 200,000 naira. You will get access to our question bank of 973 IELTS past questions, which was over 109,000 naira. And if you fast and you're among the first 10 people, you will get reading band 8 cheat code, which you can use on test day to actually, no matter the duress you're under, to get a high reading score. You also get emergency listening band 8 hacks, which is worth 35,000 naira. Then you will get 4 band 8 essay review sessions with me, which was 60,000 naira. And you get 4 speaking sessions with a native Brit, which was 50,000 naira. So the total value you are getting if you act right now, if you are clicking that button, the red button below, and you're joining in right now, it's 965,500 naira, which is that's about $2,681. But you're not going to. I'm taking over 90. I'm taking 95% off everything here you will get. I'm giving you right now. If you take action right now for just 49,997 naira, if you take action right now, and this is for only 25 people. Like that's you could we'll go lesser, but if we do that, we won't. Well, I won't be able to provide the necessary support you need because one thing is going cheap means you have so many workload and meaning I can't give you what you needed attention. And this is the best we could go. Unless we would have gone further. But because I need very few people that I'm taking 25, few people who I can give adequate attention, this is the least we could go. So hurry. Now this is it. The truth is it's either you are in or you are not because my IELTS program, the VIP program, is the difference between Joy here who got a design in the first attempt and this doctor who chatted me up and had failed IELTS 3 times. The IELTS VIP program, Avengers VIP program, is the difference between these two people. It's also the difference between Molola who got a desired band in her first attempt and this person crying on social media because of the reading test and how she has been frustrated with doing the test. The IELTS Avengers VIP program is the difference between these two people. The IELTS Avengers VIP program is also the difference between Edith here who got a band 8.0 in her first attempt as overall, and this family who had wasted over 500,000 naira sitting for IS 7 times. You see, now the IS Advantage program is also made a difference in Oge's life. And this is a comment as she posted on she made under one of my posts. She said, "I aced my IS once. That's after 3 trials until I came across Triumph." Meaning she had failed IS 3 times, but when she joined this program, then and next attempt was boom, she got her desired band, and that ended her misery. IS Avengers VIP program made that difference. So this is what makes the difference. This is what equips you to get your desired band in your next attempt. No jokes. No jokes. It has worked for others and to work for you if you implement them and if you follow my instruction. But the thing is this, the catch is this is only for 25 people and you have to hurry and get in because if you're not among them, sorry, you cannot get in. So click the red button below this video and claim your slot right now. Quick, do that before the 25 slots are taken. All right. Seriously, you know you need this. I'm very sure because you watched to this very particular point. If you don't need it, you would have left this video a long time ago. But you here because you're still watching right now because you seriously know you need this. So click the red button below right now and seize one of 25 slots because if you leave this page right now and you don't take action, you don't join the program, this is what you're going to meet when you come back. You're going to see it as the VIP program is closed. All 25 slots taken. So click the red button right now and join the program right now so you don't miss out. So you don't come back and see that the program is gone, all the slots are gone, and you bite your fingers in regret. This is the truth. Join right now, because when you come and it's closed, you will definitely hate it when you crawl into my inbox with your cash in hand. You're begging that I let you in, and I was saying no because truly you were slow and all slots are gone. I'll be focusing my attention on 25 people that just got in and equipping them to get their exam band in the next 6 weeks. Is the truth. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right? Click the red button below, get inside, and seize your future. I think I've said enough. If you have any question, you can. I think there's be a section. There should be a comment section under this too. You can drop your questions there, but you have to hurry. 25 people only. Be fast. Be fast before they take the slot and you're left with nothing. I'll see you inside. Peace.